Analyzes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a ground ball. Marte tosses to first. One up, one down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. Fouled off. He was late.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Foul ball there.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
God damn, bro. Y'all can't get
so
no
first
up.
and second, now 1 out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw's offline, he's safe, and it's 1-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Michael Garcia in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Ground ball, could be 2. And he handles it himself for the out. Now it's going to be Jack Caglione. Line to left. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. 1 run across. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Drew Waters stands in. Late swing, foul to the left. And the right-hander deals. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Kelly a move to first. Caglione back in standing. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Got it.
Back against the wall with
Kill
tough
me,
strikes, but
man.
found a way. That's where a lot of triples lie. The opposite field gap, man. You can see it in front of you the entire way. He went with that pitch perfectly, drove it, and hustled around the bases for 3.
2 outs.
I got 1 ball, 1
Squirts
strike.
away a little bit. Runner stays put at third.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Back here at Chase Field, getting the nod on the mound, Seth Lugo. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go
up. Bottom of the first. This is Corbin Carroll. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
Well, he just threw that fastball
No
by
ball,
him,
2 strikes.
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Lugo, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Perez hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, guy like...
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Run comes in from second. It's 4-1.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Fouled off left side. 2 on, 1 out.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's 2 away. Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the air, right field. He's got it, and that is that. Back here in the desert, and now it's Kyle Isbell. Kelly back to work. And there's a foul ball. Isbell in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. On the ground to the left, Suarez whips it to first, and a quick out, number 1. Jonathan India at the plate.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
First pitch misses. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, speared at first. Naylor steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and Witt is out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Pasquantino. Here's the tag, and he's out. Alec Thomas now. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch swinging.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Next offering is down low. That one ripped. That's long gone. He sends it out of here, and they close the gap. It's 4-2. Back to the top of the lineup, Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-3. So 2 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now gets a chance with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of...
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. To third, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Slings to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And next up for the Royals, Jack Caglione. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, and here is Josh Naylor.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
There's the strike. That's back there. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. Now here is Pavin Smith. And that should be extra bases. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Where the fuck you trying to go? Go, bird.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now a chance for Gabriel Moreno. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. On to first. That's the inning. On to the fourth. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Drew Waters. And a foul ball. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And to the plate for Kansas City, John Ray. On the ground to third, Suarez. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Grounded out his first time. That's outside. 1-0. Up the middle. Not not in
Safety's
time.
good.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That one fouled off. And that's outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Swings through that.
0-1.
Fouled off down the right side. Isbell over at second. India on at first with 2 down. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Carroll moving under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas.
So I ain't saving you or clean the house. Do you think it's just a statement?
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And fouled off. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Swing and a chopper out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Throw is low, and it gets by. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Caught in a rundown now. Tried to stop, but he's tagged out heading back to second. Here's Ketel Marte. He's 2 for 2. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Perez on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Kelly back to work. Strike one.
Well, these Royals doing a good
0-1's
job
the
of
count.
simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one down. Salvi steps into the box now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Line drive. Marte. The throw to first, and they get Perez for the out. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Garcia, 25 years old, and he was born in
0-1.
Venezuela. And a foul ball. The other way, Naylor. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these
0-1's the count.
Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And ball 1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman, number
Here's Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. Fought off foul. India over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. So now the DH spot, Pavin Smith, 1 for 2. Foul ball.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Isbell on the move. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, top of the 6th inning. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jack Caglione. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Jalen Beeks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to
0-1.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging. And him out front for strike 3. So up now for Kansas City, Drew Waters. Fouled off. He was late. And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Carroll settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away. So digging in, John Ray. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert, here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 6-5. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Has grounded out a couple of times. And it's fouled away.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
0-1 down. And there's a strike. That one out to right. Ray under it. And it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
You think that's just a statement? You ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Screwing this like what's in it? How about we just tone it down? Then go back to where you came from. I ain't gotta prove nothing now. When I deal with the underdog.
Thomas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Waters pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
That's towards center. Isbell has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the.
And we're back. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the catch, one down. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India, 1 for 3. Slice to right, and foul ball. Out to short, Perdomo. Throw to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
A little roller up along first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Foul ball there. And a big swing and a miss. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Waters makes a move towards the gap. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Gurriel gets a piece. This to third, Garcia. And that is the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's going to be Vinny Pasquantino. Beeks back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Kevin Ginkel will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Perez, the next to hit, takes outside. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And the batter now, Michael Garcia. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Waters snags it, and there's one away. Pavin Smith, the next to hit. Schreiber in his 5th season, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And misses inside. Outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Stays alive. That is the inning. Back here in the desert, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Jack Caglione. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. That one the other way, and it's just foul. That was close. And that one upstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Nope. That's inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch for the out. And now Drew Waters.
So he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Line drive, base hit. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
Shelby Miller comes out trying to close it out.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tap foul at the plate. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Base hit into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score easily. The throw to second. In there. He's safe.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Gurriel handles the chance. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 9th, and the batter now, Gabriel Moreno. India tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Next to hit for Arizona, Alec Thomas.
So I ain't saving you a corner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's in that?
Headed towards the corner. Catches, stumbles, hangs on. Tied at 6. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
On the ground, right side, India sends it to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. We're in extras here. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball nailer. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Witt is out. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that one fouled off. Hot shot to third. And he beats it. He's safe. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. India comes across to score. And it's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Picks himself up an RBI. Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside corner, and he did all you can do with that pitch. He dropped the barrel down to it, stayed inside it with his hands, and just slapped it hard the opposite way.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. They get 1. He's in there. And here is Jack Caglione. And that's outside.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And he makes the play on the warning track. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Hammered down the line, base hit. The run comes in from second, and they've tied it again.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte. He's under it. Makes the catch. One down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit.
In the air out to center. Base hit! Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to
throw, not in time, and they walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets